6 of the very best golfers in the world are gathered at the Jebel Ali Golf Resort and Spa for the annual challenge match. The Jebel Ali, one of the leading hotels in the world group, is situated 45 kilometers from downtown Dubai. It's a case of Dubai coming to meet Jebel Ali. For this rapidly expanding city shows no sign of slowing its relentless building program. And what a program! Reach for the sky. But all that seems far away from the tranquility of Jebel Ali. 6 world-class players then playing 9 holes with a greensons format. 3 teams of 2, all hit tee shots. Thereafter they select 1 shot and then play alternate shots. As I say, 3 teams, Thomas Bjorn and Darren Clark representing Europe. Ernie Els and Retty Goosen from South Africa. And from the United States it's Mark O'Meara and world number 1 Tiger Woods, who's staying at the Jebel Ali.
I should love it here. I mean, this is it's like Palm Springs, really. You know, it's just like being at home. So this is a great place to come. The people have been great. All of the organizers that I've gotten to know over the years become good friends. Every time they come to the States, we always hook up. So it's been nice.
The course, designed by Peter Harradine, who was also responsible for the layouts used recently in Abu Dhabi and Doha. Well, the crowd well lunched on the lawns of the Jebel Ali, including my fellow commentator, Warren Humphries.
That'll work pretty much every day.
Well, that was the voice of Mark O'Meara, eulogising about Bjorn's drive, and wasn't it a marvellous lunch we had too, Steve? As you'd expect, everything around here of the same nature. Teeing it up for Europe, Darren Clark.
So just a reminder, Bjorn and Clark, they now select 1 ball and then play alternate shots thereafter. Defending Dubai Desert Classic champion, of course.
Cookie, I don't know. He has to qualify. I don't know what the deal is. Nice.
Good drive there.
And you can hear Mark O'Meara and Tiger Woods mic'd up, which should be interesting.
You, me, him.
Bound to be a little rusty. He's had around about a 6-week layoff. Hasn't been out since he won the South African Airways Open.
I suspect they won't be playing that one.
We don't actually think you're going to be using my drive when I'm playing with Tiger, but you never know. There might be a sprinkler out there that might my ball might catch.
Those old bones still working.
And Tiger bringing his old mate Mark O'Meara across. Doesn't always come just for the ride. Of course, he won the Dubai Desert Classic in 2004.
On the tee, please welcome Tiger Woods.
Thank you.
Fresh off his triumph in the Buick Classic.
Yeah, stay a little right.
Well, perhaps they will be using Mark O'Meara's ball after all, because around this course you have to be accurate. They're very narrow, some of the fairways here. Tiger in trouble straight away.
And the first hole, a par 5.
582 yards, and it's a little gem. They start off going through a funnel of trees, a little dogleg from right to left. And from that landing area there, of course, they've got about 240 yards or so to carry the water, which comes in front of the green. And they're small greens, small targets, nappy surfaces to putt on, but they're quite beautiful. Course in excellent shape. Tiger not able to carry the water, so laying up short. Remember, now playing in a foursomes format, so O'Meara will play the next shot. Well, that's going to put them behind the 8 ball because the other 2 players can certainly reach this green in 2. A rather more elegant swing this time from Retief. A little bit more rhythm about that one.
Now Darren Clark playing Thomas Bjorn's ball.
Good strike.
Heads up, people.
Normally this is a quietish affair. There's maybe 500 or 600 people coming round, but I think they've heard Tigers in town. And the fairways are aligned, both sides, deep, watching the great man as O'Meara pitches up. Beautiful shot.
Well, we're putting. If I can get my partner
I got
start playing a little better.
Right there. You see it?
Yeah, he's given him a chance for a birdie.
Well, there's no question that Ernie Els and Retief Goosen are some of the best scramblers in the world when it comes to getting it up and down from awkward places. And Els has played a magnificent little chip from off the side of the green.
And close to the ball, Tommy Bjorn. So it looks near on certain that Europe are going to start with a birdie.
Well, undoubtedly, Woods is not only the #1 player in the world, he must be the #1 putter. So he's a pretty good man to have on your side, but doesn't make birdie at the first. He's looking very mean and fit when he flew in from the United States after a long journey. Just a few hours sleep and then straight into the gym.
That's the spirit.
Normally one of the quietest of individuals, Retief Goosen, but he's the only man you'll notice today wearing a coloured shirt. I don't really count the shirt that Darren's wearing. It's a kind of a beige colour, but he's almost looking bright and chirpy here, Goosen.
And bright and chirpy, the putt goes in. Doesn't give way to wild celebrations, but I think he's quite pleased.
Looks something out of Star Trek, that putter that Clark is using. Looks a little bit like the ship Enterprise, but gets the work done. Birdie for them at the first, so Europe away to a good start. Only the USA struggling to make their par, which they do with that little putt.
So a chance for us to look at the leaderboard. And Bjorn and Clark, Els and Goosen away with a birdie each. O'Meara and Woods only a par at the first. On to the second.
And $500,000 up for prize in charity if any one of the players can manage to pop it in the hole. In all the years that they've been playing this event, no one's managed to get a hole in one yet, but you never know.
Incidentally, the first hole, 2 birdies, mean 20,000 dirham for charity.
.185 yards, 7-iron for Thomas Bjorn, playing downhill, wind left to right. Not the easiest of breezes to play this shot, so I'll try and draw it back into the breeze if he can.
Okay.
Safely on. And gives Darren Clark carte blanche to attack the hole now.
Oh, get in.
I think that's an irony. Well, the theory was good.
Next on the tee, Retief Goosen.
So little baby one on there.
Bandage left wrist for Retief. Well, I hope that injury is not going to hamper his progress later on this week when he comes to play the classic event. Doesn't look as if he's suffering too badly.
Yeah, and no sympathy from the other players. Loud giggles.
On the tee, Ernie Els.
A little bit of pressure on Ernie.
Beautiful looking swing. Not a bad result. Quite a lot of pressure on this man. The only player outside the top 30 of the world rankings playing in this event, down in 245th place, not somewhere that he's used to being. But he's joined the high and mighty there, missing right.
On the tee, Tiger Woods.
Last man to try and get $500,000. It's good in the air, I think.
On line, but just a little short on juice.
$500,000 now turns into one.
Cameras allowed at this event.
Well, I think just about everything is allowed in this event, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's certainly a more light-hearted affair.
Well, they've chosen Bjorn's ball again, and Clark almost converts.
Yes, I suppose you could almost divide the teams up into animals. The goose with Els, Tiger with O'Meara, and of course Clark with the bear. The bear being Bjorn. I think that's what it means in Danish.
Very good.
And it does mean it's a 3 for USA, so still no birdies on the card for Tiger's team. Don't think he's looking too worried about it though.
Well, this is just about the length that he holed on the first. Noted on the second.
You could call it a golden goose, I suppose.
Is it going to continue until the 9th?
There's every chance. Bjorn then. And a safe par. Certainly one of the best putters over the years on the European Tour from short range. And of course a previous winner of the Dubai Classic.
So Els and Goosen take the lead by 1 shot. Bjorn and Clark are second, 1 under. And O'Meara and Woods at the moment trailing. They're on a level par. There's more from the Jebel Ali Challenge in just a moment. There's plenty to do in Dubai, but why stray from the Jebel Ali Resort? A little piece of paradise. With its own beach, plenty of swimming pools, and of course its own golf course. Welcome back to the Jebel Ali Golf Resort and Spa Challenge Match. 3rd hole, and this is Tiger Woods.
And just a short par 4, playing the tee shot of Mark O'Meara once again.
Very nice.
Darren Clark has a birdie putt. which he makes.
Let's make everything.
2 under. And Goosen just can't miss. That's 3 in a row.
On you, Retief, baby. How's this guy? He doesn't get any pure.
So let's take a look at the leaderboard. You can see Els and Goosen. What a start. 3 under, having played 3, but only 1 ahead of Bjorn and Clark. And Woods and O'Meara languishing on level par. To the 4th.
What? I figured B needs an internship under some umbrella.
Well, but
And
Britt,
then
Britt
we
could
can
be
branch
Britt,
off of that.
but Britt could be.
Well, plenty of chatter going on between Mark O'Meara and Tiger Woods as they play the 4th, one of the harder par 4s. Darren Clark hit a perfect drive, leaving Bjorn a straightforward second shot into the green from about 160 yards or so.
Retief Goosen. Remember, they're 3 under, and all the money in the charity pot is mounting up. 5,000 dirhams per birdie.
Well, I think that divot would look pretty good at the Harvest Festival. Where's that gone? That's, well, a long way short.
That was a ring rusty shot. I think it's the kindest way of describing that.
I think so. That's one that perhaps he wouldn't want us to linger on too long. Plenty of the locals out watching 1 or 2 of the staff too from the Jebel Ali, trying to get a view now of Els as he plays this little chip to a green that's very grainy. And if, well, Retief's shot wasn't too hot, neither was that little chip from Ernie. Mark O'Meara saying, okay, you can pick that one up. They have to go to work on that. Tiger chips it close, O'Meara taps it in.
Could almost have been Chris DeMarco by the grip, couldn't it?
Well, he's of that age. Well, now the Goose then. This for his 4. Hasn't missed a putt yet. Straight into the green. Hello, hello, hello. Well, if he carries on in this form, there's only one person that's going to take the title later on next week. They looked slightly embarrassed, Els and Retief there, but only slightly. And not even the imam there calling the locals to prayer can help that ball go in the hole for Clark.
So no change on the leaderboard. All 3 teams making par at the 4th. And it's on to hole 5. 311 yards, par 4.
And I think this is one of the most delightful holes on the course. Very narrow tee shot through the avenue of trees, and well, that bunker is about 295 yards to carry if they want to have a pop at the green. Today it's into the breeze a little off the player's left, so if they do have a crack at this, they got to make sure they don't leave anything behind. Ernie, who's been on very good form. Beautiful looking action at the moment.
Nice 2, guys. Yeah, it's on the green.
Almost.
Almost on the green, but is he in the bunker or is he just on the little bank short? Well, it's hard to know.
Never left the pin though.
Clark, certainly not short. Winding up to give it a big smackaroony, and it's drawing in beautifully. Well, he wouldn't have carried the bunker. Crafty's moved it up the bank on the right edge, but still not quite on the dance floor.
Shot there, man.
Nice one, Darren. Over with the peacocks.
Tiger limbering up for a whack.
Nice. Cut a little more.
Oh, that is an enormous belt. Oh, well, thank goodness it just perhaps clipped the palm trees there and stopped it going forward a little. That is a huge tee shot. Just watch the way he uncoils from the top of the swing here, almost sinks his hips as he drives down through the ball. And that is what the crowd have come out to see. Tiger at his best. That is beautiful balance and poise, and easily why he is the world's
Had a little bit
number
of
one.
that in it before.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep
Here's
that
my ball
same
over
thing
there.
going, you know,
The reason
keep it
why-
the same.
You know what to do.
reason
Either.
why I
They'll pick it up, let them have it.
because
We got plenty of
all the
balls.
same, do it when you have the deal.
We got plenty of balls.
Yeah.
Tiger might be on the
Going a
edge,
bit
yeah.
that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good drive there.
That's when I struggle.
And the reason
You see, they think they don't discuss their golf games, but they're getting a few tips, aren't they, from each other?
Well, let's go back to 2003. That was Darren Clark putting during his win, played with Ernie Els. 2004. And again, it was Clark triumphant. Same winning combination. 2005, it was Mark O'Meara and Ben Curtis. And now 2006, bang up to date, is Retief Goosen with a second shot. Well, I guess that's the first sort of holdable shot that he's missed.
And that ball really grabbed in the grain coming uphill. So it's given Darren Clark a bit of a tester there. That'll be a 4-footer for the Irishman to hole.
And now there's a real chance for Mark O'Meara to make up ground. In fact, to make up the entire two shots that they trail Clark and Bjorn by.
And this man can surely putt. Remember the one that he holed to win the 98 Masters on the final green. Two-time major winner that season. But not to happen for Mark this time.
Well, the crowd well wrapped up in this match. Tricky one for Darren Clark. It is for birdie. Nicely held.
I think there have been occasions when the odd putt in this tournament's been conceded, but I think with Tiger here, nothing is conceded.
Well, this for a first birdie for the American duo. And at long last, they're in the red.
Well, only better hole this because Retief hasn't missed a putt, so he wouldn't want to let his side down. And he doesn't.
That's the only danger with the format. You know, that's the first putt that Ernie's had.
And he made it. So birdies all round.
So Els and the Goose still ahead by one from Bjorn and Clark, but at least O'Meara and Woods are on the scoreboard, 1 under. And if you're feeling energetic, a little bit of volleyball. Or maybe not. For the Jebel Ali Challenge, there's Car Park 1, Car Park 2, Car Park 3 and 4, and the public car park. But if you really flash, you use this car park. Welcome aboard for the Jebel Ali Golf Challenge. We're on hole number 6 now. And remember, Ernie Els and Retty Goosen still leading by 1.
All players, as you can see on that little board behind, under par now. And they've played their little chips to this drive and pitch par 4 hole.
Can you get us on the news, boys? She's had a good drink in it for you.
And Darren Clark the first to putt. Thomas Bjorn played his little pitch off a little downslope, so wasn't able to get as much spin as the others coming into the green.
Yeah, 6 hole, 359 yards. Clark and Bjorn in second place. And likely to remain there. Thomas Bjorn, the touring pro from the Dubai Creek. Next to putt will be Retty Goosen. I am surprised they're not conceding this putt.
Yeah, the way it's been going, this is a formality, but giving it a fair bit of break outside the right edge. Sacre bleu.
Not sure that was Tiger or Mark O'Meara, but everybody amazed that at last the Goose has missed one.
How could you miss one?
And looking on the bright side, that's 2 in a row that Ernie's hole.
No putts hold yet for Tiger. Until now.
I think the racing term is coming up on the rails. Let's have a look at the scores on the doors. And there you are, O'Meara and Woods, 2 birdies in a row. And now they're only 2 behind Els and Goosen, and 1 adrift of Bjorn and Clark.
Is that right?
And
5
the
or 6
7th hole
on 18, right? On Tuesday. On what day?
Is that what
Saturday
they
too?
do?
You did?
is 374 yards.
Just a kid. More second.
Easy.
Well, no trouble out there, left rough, but not the ideal line to come in from. Beautiful grip of the club from Retief.
Shot.
Well, he may have been a bit rusty coming in, but he's warming up nicely.
Okay, beauty. Shot.
Well, the 7th hole, 374 yards. That water really not in play for the likes of these professionals, but it does put fear into amateur hearts when they play the hole from that little palm tree. It's about a 60-yard pitch up onto the green. Pitching onto a downslope, so it's always a little bit more difficult to hold this green.
Was awesome because I hadn't won since the Open Championship. Now we got Tiger back here again, just hitting his wedge shot short of the green. Nice shot.
Are you still getting over the win on Sunday?
Probably, you know.
And also off a little downslope, Ernie. Now if he makes this fizz, it'll be something special. Just got it to stop.
I was thinking when we flew up the 7th hole, we saw all the desert scrub in the distance, and I was thinking probably come back here next year and there'll be skyscrapers on there.
Well, there may well be. There may well be a monorail that links Jebel Ali to Dubai, and that'll be a blessing.
Said with feeling.
Yes, the traffic into Dubai can be a little daunting at times. Par then for Woods and O'Meara. They need birdies and eagles, but there is a par 5 to finish with on this 9.
Can't buy a putt.
It's one where you say, sorry, partner. But the world number 5 coming back doesn't miss too many of those. Only world's number 5 because of the long layoff he had last year. 4.5 months out with a bad knee.
This one from Clark levels it up. And so with 2 holes to play, Els and Goosen are level with Bjorn and Clark, and they're 2 shots clear of Woods and O'Meara. Well, welcome back to the Jebel Ali Hotel. The last 2 holes of the challenge match, and lots of money at stake for charity. First of all, the 8th hole, $1 million. But running concurrently, all birdies are worth 10,000 dirham, eagles 15,000 dirham, and albatrosses, should there be one, 20,000 dirham. And they all go into the charity pot. So plenty to play for.
Plenty to play for, and once again water in play on this tough par 3, the 8th hole, 177 yards, playing in the same direction as the 2nd hole, and pretty much the same club. 7-iron used by most of the players. Maybe Mark O'Meara might hit one a little longer.
Better than the last couple of years. Joker. Gotta love him.
There's always one in there.
There is always one in the field.
Correct. Believe it can be.
You stepped on it.
Trying to keep my partner happy.
Nice bounce.
Nice. Keep looking.
Well, they're getting nearer and nearer. Can someone pocket that $1 million?
Well, everybody's rooting for everyone else because they actually share all but 40% of the money. 40% to the charities and the rest shared by the pros.
And charity has always benefited when it's come to golf. The US PGA Tour passed $1 billion in charity earnings this year. See if O'Meara can pop it in. Well, he can't with that. Might pop it into one of the bunkers, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a different sort of hole.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the final chance, but this time for $1 million US. Tiger Woods.
Well, that's what you call a big build-up. But can Tiger respond?
He normally can deliver.
Keep walking. At least you got it on the face, partner.
But snookered by Clark's ball.
But it's that sort of event, isn't it? It's fairly friendly. And talking about charity too, Darren Clark over the years has done an awful lot for charity. 150,000 dirhams so far they've amassed with birdies. A few more holes left to go.
And just in case you're wondering about the dirham, it's about six dirhams to £1 sterling. So still, that's a sizable amount of money.
Well, with that putt missing, it opens the door for Ernie to try for his side to regain the lead. A World Cup winning partnership, this pair, so they have performed well together in the past.
No, they're good friends, and there's a deep mutual respect, which occasionally is tested.
So a two-time US Open champion who missed. His ball's tapped in by a two-time US Open champion. Followed by another two-time US Open champion. Quite an elite field here assembled for this friendly challenge.
Well, nothing changes. One hole to go. It's a par 5, and the possibility looms of a chip-off between Bjorn and Clark and Alison Goosen.
Well, I don't think they'll make it that easy. Maybe a long bunker shot. Now here is a tight driving hole. If you give it the big gun, you've got to be very straight. Thick bushes left and right.
Too far right, I think.
But two good belts. You can get up here in 2 on this par 5.
Starting to hit me.
Well, that's okay.
Good solid foundation, which he hit that ball. Legs very firm. And that's an ideal spot to hit the ball into if you want to have a go at the green in 2. Now, is that for Tiger? Or is that for Ernie? It's for Tiger. Who else?
All to stress again, you don't take cameras to a regular tour event. But here, the rules are relaxed just a little.
Well, they have 3 very long tee shots down there on this 9th hole. As we take a wander along the fairway and let you have a look at what the players have to contend with, you can see that it's pretty narrow on both sides. Wasteland sand away and bushes. And as it narrows up into this bottleneck, it'll leave them a shot of just around about 210 yards or so to a green which is extremely narrow. Over the years it seems to have got a little bit smaller each time, so you certainly wouldn't want to be missing this left or right.
Thomas Bjorn first to play. The drive of Darren Clark. Remember, the Europeans tied for the lead. Thomas doesn't like that one.
A little bit of work in progress for Thomas Bjorn at the moment.
It's Tuesday. Yes, thank God for that. Great shot, Mo.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well, off a Tiger Woods tee
You
shot.
drive out there about 3:30, like you guys do.
You can get up into 3:30 the tee shot for all of the players, so an iron only required for Ernie.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I will. It's in my room.
Well, they're about even, I would say, South African duo with the Europeans.
That driver
What's that?
spins a lot, doesn't it?
What's
Your
that?
driver? Your driver?
No, I just hit a little cutter out there.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Can you hit one like?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you can. Oh, okay.
I got another 20 in there.
I was gonna say, because I know.
I haven't brought it out.
No,
yet.
no, I was wondering. I was gonna ask you.
He didn't really ask him, can you hit that? There isn't a shot he can't hit, is there?
No.
If it's out there, Tiger's invented a way to play the shot, but can Darren Clark play the lofted lob and get it close for Thomas Bjorn to make the birdie? Pretty good effort. Pretty good effort.
This the crucial shot really from Retief Goosen. Didn't waste much time. And that's a beauty.
A little surprised he didn't go in. He chipped it in recently to win the South African Airways Open down at Fancourt.
Much of the hole.
Okay, sounds
On
good.
the right edge.
That was on the
Yeah,
17th,
maybe
wasn't
just
it?
outside the right edge. I don't think it's going to break as much as we think it is.
Well, this one would have the Americans finishing 4 under. So it isn't to be O'Meara and Woods' afternoon.
Thank you. Thank you.
But 3 under's pretty tidy. The door open for Els and Goosen, and in particular for Els.
Well, it was a very confident Darren Clark. Didn't bring the putter onto the green, so he's a little bit miffed.
Right then, this putt, the Jebel Ali Challenge 2006. And that will do. Well, they began with Retief Goosen holding everything and ended with Ernie Els doing likewise. 5 under, handshakes all round.
A little bit of bonding out there, a little bit of enjoyment, a lot of fun.
So the final result then, Els and Goosen 5 under and winning the challenge match by 1 shot.
Tiger and I landed early this morning, so it was a long trip from San Diego, and I didn't hit it as well as I would have liked to, and Tiger's, certainly could have played a little bit better, but 3 under is not that bad. It's hard to, Retief and Ernie, Retief one putt in the first 3 or 4 holes, getting off to a quick start. We just got behind too early and too quickly, and as it turned out, we only lost by a couple shots. 5 under is a good score around here, though, for 9 holes, alternate shot like that.
About a 6-week break now, so as you saw in the first few holes, I never saw the golf course, and Ernie got on the green and I made the putt, so that was good. But it was good to play this 9 holes, get a bit of feel, try and get a bit of feel back in the game.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the course was in good shape. Yeah, as I said, it's kind of a run-up for the tournament that gets everybody kind of excited, especially the spectators. So it was a really nice day. I always enjoyed playing here.
And once again, Ernie Els and Retief Goosen proving that a team that can putt is a match for anyone. See you next year.